Hello, everybody. Very good evening to all of you. I am Deepshikha Rena from Quant Masters, and today we have with us Subhashini, who recently got selected in IBM as an associate system engineer in the month of June, right?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
With a pay package of 4.25 lakhs per annum, right?
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
heartiest congratulations to you, Subhashini, from the entire team of Quant Masters. We are really proud of you.
Thank you, ma'am. Actually, I want to congratulate you to guiding throughout my uh, everything in my interview and everything. Thank you for Coin Master team, ma'am.
That's really okay, and that's really nice of you. Subhashini, let's start with a little bit about your background, the department, and the college you are from. Let's start with that.
Okay, ma'am. I'm from Chikmagaluru and I'm studying in. I finished my engineering in Adi Chanchanagiri Institute of Technology, and my branch was Information Science and Engineering. This was
Okay.
I studied. I'm in Chikmagalur, and I studied in the same village, same city. So this was my college, and this was
Okay.
this is my.
So,
Sorry for
okay.
this.
So, Subhashini, you are a 2021 pass out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, was IBM your first interview or that you sat for, or you sat for like two,
Sorry,
three
ma'am. I'm
interviews
not
before
audible.
as well? You're
I'm not.
audible.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
are audible. So, for how many interviews did you sit for apart from IBM?
Yes, ma'am. In the beginning, first interview of first campus selection, I was that was TCS, and before giving first round for the TCS, I joined Quant Master, but I didn't took it seriously, and I really neglected it. I just joined, but I didn't watch any video. Starting, I watched the Himanshu sir's first introduction video. I was a bit impressed. I was not really working hard for this. Then I didn't got selected in TCS. That hit me really hard. So after that, I started watching recorded videos, and then after that, I started preparing. After that, also I got gave two interviews in MNCs. I got rejected. After that, I gave interview in IBM and I got selected, ma'am.
Okay, I hope Corn Masters could play a small role into your selection in IBM.
No, ma'am, it played a really big role because uh, in my family, I was a first graduate. So nobody
Okay.
was there to guide me. Quantmaster really helped me a lot, ma'am.
Thank you. That's so generous of you, Subhashini. So let's talk about your weaker subject. Like if it comes to placement training, we generally train on like five aspects like logical, technical, verbal, quant, and then HR. So what
Yes.
was the weakest part for you, and how did you like improve on that?
Weakest part was technical, ma'am. First, in the beginning,
Okay.
I was really not interested in coding. But
Okay.
I'll code, but I was not really interested in coding, and I thought it would not play a big role. I just go with quant and all. In TCS also
Mm-hmm.
same hit me because I gave good in my quant, logical and verbal, but I didn't did well in programming. So after that. I started doing no, I was knowing that, but I was not practicing on that. So programming was a bit tougher in my journey, ma'am.
Yes, Subhashini, for many people, they know the logic, they know how to do it, but when it comes to implementation, they are weaker at that. I get
Yeah,
that.
yes,
So,
ma'am.
yeah. So, Subhashini, now we'll talk about how the IBM interview experience was for you. I mean, what were the total number of rounds, and then what all rounds were there? What was the number of questions, difficulty level, the timings given for you? And then also, how did you strategize for all these things, and how did you plan? I mean, how did you set the goals for yourself? Okay, now I'll be doing this. I have to prepare this. And did you go for the company perspective? Like, You saw the job descriptions, or you just prepared for general, like whatever company comes, I'm just preparing the general thing, like general aptitude, technical, and then HR, or you just went for the specific roles or look out for the company, specific companies?
Yes, ma'am. In the beginning, I was like, I should I want to get a job. After that, when I was preparing, I was confident about myself. I really set my mind that I should work for any of the biggest MNCs where I should get uh, more knowledge, ma'am. More knowledge. Like it was IBM was my dream company, ma'am. So I just wanted to get placed in IBM.
Okay, Subhashini, and you
Coming to
landed here. That's so nice.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Coming to rounds and all, IBM has 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
IBM has 4 rounds. First round was coding. Before our batch, 2020 and all, first thing was gaming round, that is cognitive ability. For us, it was a coding round. Actually, we
Mm-hmm.
didn't know that it was coding round because I didn't find any of the IBM videos, so I didn't find anything about IBM. So I thought cognitive ability will be the first round. But 2 days before I got that the first round is coding, and it was only one question with 30 minutes. That
Mm-hmm.
I remember the question, that is converting the proper fraction into the mixed fraction. In
Okay.
It was in hacker rank, ma'am. It was really easy, 30 minutes question, but some hidden cases, I was still analyzing it. I didn't hurry up. I took a whole 30 minutes and I completed I passed all test cases, and I cleared the first round, and I got my results on the next day itself, ma'am. And the
Okay.
next
Okay. So,
next round was,
Subhashini, I have a question here. So, how
yes, yes,
many test cases were there for you?
12 test cases, ma'am.
12 test cases. And what was the minimum test cases that you had to pass in order to go to the next round? Do you know?
I hope 12 test cases or should also be passed, because only one question is there, and
Okay.
I hope we need to pass at least 10 to 12 test cases. All my friends who are cleared IBM, in our college, only two people cleared IBM, me and my friend, and she cleared 11 test cases, ma'am.
Okay. 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 Fine. So,
Okay.
coming to the next round, you got the results of the first round, that is the coding round, on the very
Yeah.
next day.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Second round was cognitive ability. It was
Mm-hmm.
nothing but a gaming round. There was no quant verbal questions and all. It was directly gaming round. It was about 15 minutes. It was 5 mini games. Okay, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
First, telling in detail. First one was shortcut. Shortcut. We should move a ball with the minimum distance, and we should reach the goal. This was the
Okay.
game. This was the game.
Mm-hmm.
For every screen, it 4 seconds will be given, and we should do
Mm-hmm.
it randomly. Questions will disappear, appear
Okay.
randomly. There is no fixed question. You will get this much questions and all. There is no limit in it. Questions will keep on coming until the time one question has at least 4 to 5 minutes. 5 minutes. In shortcut, I got 10 to 15 screens. That was first game, and second game was gridlock. One shape will be given. We should uh, arrange the space in that grid. And third game was resemble. One picture will be given. We should rotate the picture in 90-degree, 180-degree, like that. That was the third game. And the fourth game was numberbles. Numberbles means like in down space, 7, for example, 7 number will be given. In the upper portion, 5 plus 2 is 7. We should select that,
Okay. Okay.
like that.
Okay.
We should resemble and select that. And
Okay.
fifth and last game was tally up. Two sides will be given. We should select which side is greater. You'll be having only 4 seconds. You should randomly,
Okay.
you should if you are doing right, the level will be increasing.
Increasing.
If you are, yeah, if you are doing wrong, level like we can know the results there itself. We are doing
Yeah.
well or not.
Mhm.
This was the
Mhm.
gaming round, ma'am. I got my results
So,
next day itself.
okay. So the whole gaming round, there were 5 questions, as you said.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, what was the total time allotted for this whole gaming round?
Only 15 minutes, ma'am.
15 minutes. So we can we say like 3 minutes per question?
Yeah, 3 minutes per question. On screen, only 4 seconds, ma'am. One question, one screen, only 4 seconds.
Like, how would it go then? I mean, there's one question. You
One
said there
question,
are five
one
questions,
topic.
right?
Yes, ma'am. One topic. In one topic, sub questions.
Okay, there'll be sub questions for one
Yes.
topic. And
Shortcut was one question, and it will be appearing questions, ma'am.
so the
Number of
sub
questions.
questions will be
Yes,
appearing randomly. Okay.
yes,
So
yes,
for
yes.
every question, you'll get 4 seconds. For 4 seconds, the question will be on the screen.
Yeah.
And then the same question, but different sub
Different.
question
The
under it.
level of difficulty will be keep increasing in the same.
Okay, okay. So is it like till you answer the question, the screen will not flip the to the other question? Is it like that?
No, no, ma'am, nothing like that. If you miss the question, it's your
You
fault.
missed it.
Yes.
It'll not come back.
No, no, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Okay, so to the extent I could understand, the gaming round was there were 15 minutes, and then
Yes.
there were 5 topics,
Yeah.
actually 5 games, we can say.
Yes, yes, yes,
And
ma'am.
each game had sub questions under it. There were number
Yes,
of questions,
yes,
and
ma'am.
each game there were 3 minutes,
Yes,
right?
ma'am.
So if we take the first game, the questions will randomly appear. I mean, the sub questions will randomly appear for like 4 seconds. If you miss the question, you miss it and you have to go to the next question. And with
Yes,
each
yes,
question,
ma'am.
the difficulty level will increase.
Yes, ma'am.
And if you got the answer, then you're lucky, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
So,
best part is all these games are in Quant Master app application,
oh,
ma'am.
okay.
That really really helped me because if we get upset with one question,
Mm-hmm.
next question will be blank because only 4 seconds
Yeah.
left. So I just saw the games before one day I got results. There was no time. I saw only one day. I was left with only one day. I saw the videos in Quantmaster. That's what I prepared. That's all, ma'am.
That's so nice to hear from you, Subhashini. So, when did you get results of your second round?
Next day itself, I got my
Next day
results.
itself, and you had the third round the next day itself, right?
Yes, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Next day
so
itself, I
tell
got.
us about that.
Next round was English assessment. It was really,
Mhm.
really, really easy. And this was also same. You
Mhm.
don't have a particular topic. A
Mhm.
particular topic. Questions will appear for only 2 to 3 seconds. I hope only for 2 to 3 seconds.
Mhm.
Randomly until 10 minutes. You will be giving questions. You can attempt 100 questions, 200 questions. How much you want, you can attend.
So what
After
was the total duration of
10 minutes.
English?
10,
10
10
minutes.
minutes.
So
Yes.
randomly questions will What was the screen time of, if we talk about a single question, what was the screen time
Uh,
of that?
I hope screen time was not there. Just we need. Okay, not like that. I had only four topics, and each topic
Okay.
have 3 3 minutes. Three
Okay.
minutes. Three,
Okay.
not three, 2.5. Like
Okay,
that.
fine. 2.5 years.
In that, first, let me take first as error check. Error check. In
Mm-hmm.
error check, questions will appear. If we
Mm-hmm.
give
So
correct.
just like the gaming section,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay,
Another
okay.
one thing is for every in even in the gaming round and even in the English round,
Mm-hmm.
they will give
Mm-hmm.
a what is that trial.
Okay,
They'll give a
trial before you
trial session
proceed.
also. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Same
So,
same pattern will be continued.
okay, okay. I got it. So, trial will also be given before you start with the puzzles or something like that. How is it going to be? Because many students will not know how to
Yeah,
navigate
yeah,
and how to actually go about that particular
yeah,
round. So that's
yeah.
very nice. So, how much I could understand from the English round was this that it was same like the gaming round, right?
Yes,
Except
yes,
that
yes.
there were only 10 minutes and there were four questions, and every question had the sub questions under it.
And even I can
So,
say that topics, error check, preposition, the main thing was spelling mistakes. Spelling, we should
okay,
check
okay.
the spelling mistakes, and
Mhm.
that's all. That's all. Antonyms and synonyms. That was really less number of questions. More of them were error check, preposition, and spelling mistakes.
Okay. So if we go about the topics, like there were four sections into English, right? So first section was error checking.
Uh,
Second was
Preposition.
synonym antonyms.
Uh, uh,
Be-
then
error checking, they were specifically asking about the prepositions, right?
uh, no, they was giving sentence. We should check the error in that sentence.
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
Uh, we should jumbling of sentence like that. Just it
Okay.
was error checking, but all the topics were mixed in it.
Okay, fine. So second one was antonym, synonyms.
Yeah.
Third one,
Third one, spelling mistakes, checking the
spelling
spelling mistakes.
mistakes. Fourth,
Prepositions separate.
okay, prepositions. Okay, separate. Okay, I got it. So, when did you get the result of this round?
Next day itself, I got my
Next day
results.
itself. Okay.
Yeah,
So,
I got my results, like I cleared my English assessment, but I didn't
mhm,
got any when is my interview and all. After
mhm.
that, I got one form to fill up my additional informations, and then after that, one day I got my interview. You have interview. That was like in the morning they called me and said you have interview today on 12 o'clock. So
Okay.
that was really early, and that day, unfortunately, my interviewer was busy. My interview didn't went that day, and very next day I had this interview. The
Okay.
interview, talking about my interview questions, both TR and HR round was in the same round, and very minimal technical questions were asked for me.
Mm-hmm.
Um, um, I asked about array, definition
Mm-hmm.
of array, and what's oops. And the interviewer was really sweet. She really, literally, she really wanted to hear what I know. She don't want bookish definitions. She really wanted to know what I know. Really, what I know. She really don't wanted to tell me the bookish answers. Okay, she asked me the difference between procedural and oops concepts, and I did so many internships, in HTML. I did so many projects in HTML.
Mm-hmm.
So she asked about something about HTML, creating tables and tags in it. She was just checking I did it, or just I buy something like that. And
Yeah.
then she asked about SQL queries, and about everything about my project, everything about my internships. And she asked, as she was literally so free, and she was talking so sweet. The interview went very well, ma'am.
Okay. So, what were the managerial questions that were asked to you?
Okay. She asked me like, if we are if when I was explaining about my project, I said I'm a
Mm-hmm.
team lead in my project, and I said some consequences I faced in my project. Then
Mm-hmm.
she took that topic in managerial round. She literally was explaining me something. She didn't ask anything for me in managerial section. She was explaining
Okay.
something for me. That was she was saying that. In managerial round in IBM, there is nothing like a team, nothing like HR and all. Only
Mm-hmm.
we'll be having team. There is no team lead. We are all going to work together like that. They said uh, we should not pressurize team lead. That what she wanted to tell me. That's all.
Okay.
Then she was talking about my village, my parents. That's all, ma'am.
Okay. So it was a smooth process for you. So,
Yeah.
Subhashini, whatever you mentioned in the CV, only that was asked, nothing
Yeah.
apart
Yes, yes,
from
yes, ma'am.
this.
Uh, I also faced other interviews also. In those interviews also, I can see that everything the questions asked in HR and PR rounds are only questions which are based on your resume. So resume plays a very big role. I was I was hearing this from everybody, but I was literally I was like, that's okay, that's okay. We'll see in
Carefree,
fourth
yeah.
year. Yeah, when I came to know that resume plays a main role, and even that arranging those resume. I see my friends' resume; they are getting rejected in first round itself. That's because of their resume. So
Hmm.
we get classes for resume also, or everything. Quant Master helped me, and everything went well, ma'am.
That's so nice. So, after how many days of the third round was your interview scheduled? I mean, for HR and TR?
I hope
Approximate
2 to 3 days. That's all.
after 2 to 3 days.
After that,
Okay.
after this interview, I got my results next day itself. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
in IBM, they'll send selection mail like thank you mail, thanks for participating, and you have been cleared all this round. That's what they'll send.
Mm-hmm.
After
Mm-hmm.
that, IBM has a very 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 long procedure. After that, they'll join you into Slack group, and still I'm in a Slack group. They'll do lots of background verifications because
Mm-hmm.
so many of them will enter from the back door in
Mm-hmm.
the
Okay.
so they'll do lots of background verification. They'll join us into the Slack. It will be more interactive in this. If we have any query, we can post there like that. Everything is going
Oh,
smoothly.
okay. Okay. So, you still have not got your offer letter, right?
Yes, ma'am, because I didn't got my eighth semester results. I got my eighth semester results last week. So
Mhm.
I have updated it. They'll send the offer letter this week or the next week, ma'am.
Okay, Subhashini, since you have such a good experience and you have shared it online as well, so
Yes.
we would like you to suggest few things which you kept in mind while going for the IBM interview. So there'll be many students who will be watching our video for the interview experience because they'll be also
Yes.
preparing for IBM on the same lines.
Yes.
So to give them more information, can you suggest some great key takeaways while they are preparing for the interview?
Yeah, yes, ma'am, definitely. First, before telling about this, I really wanted to share something that
Please
is
share.
other interview experience. In my HR round, HR came. He was really like he was tensed, and
Mhm.
he I was feeling like he's putting all his pressure on me like that. Literally
Okay.
it was not like that, but
Mhm.
I felt like that. He came and he asked, tell me about yourself and all. I told all about that, and he asked me, uh, what do you learn from your what did you learn from your team members? He asked me like this. I said, we should plan everything. I'm planning that all. I explained everything, and he shouted on me. You
Okay.
can't, you can't hear me. You can't understand the question. It's so noisy in your place. I can't hear you. Uh, from inside, I was really, really, really scared. But one thing I did was I didn't show the scariness for him. I was just smiling. Sorry, sir. Sorry, sir. Sorry for that. Uh, uh, there will be no disturbance from my end now. I'll recorrect everything, and I made him calm. And after that, he was literally very sweet person. Very
You know,
sweet person.
Subhashini, sometimes the interviewer will test you. They'll deliberately create a situation wherein you will be pressurized. But
Yeah.
if you if you stay calm and you don't, get panicked, That's the best for you.
Yes, ma'am. In the
Right?
beginning, I thought he was pressurizing me. He was putting his pressure on me. After
Yeah, yeah,
completing that interview, I came to know that he was not like that. He was just testing me. This this
yeah.
is this is the biggest lesson for me in my interview experience. Even I cleared that interview also. um, this is what I want to say to everyone. We should not react anything at the moment. We should be calm at the moment, and we
And
should
positive.
yeah, yes, ma'am, we should be positive and we should be polite to them. If I also, there was literally no sound in my place that time. So I could have said him there is no sound, like that, but I didn't do that. I was just calm. That helped me. And coming to the IBM, uh, uh, everyone thinks second round is gaming round. Gaming is easy, we'll do it, that and all. No, we should not neglect it. Everything went smooth for me because I really didn't neglect any round, because TCS taught me everything. I neglected everything in TCS. uh, that was really hurtful for me when I'm able to clear the things, but I'm not clearing, that hurts. So I, after that, I didn't neglect anything. We should not neglect anything. It's gaming round, we should neglect not nothing like that. And we should be fast in everything. We should be fast in everything, fast and accurate also. In tally up and all, we'll just see the maximum numbers. Where is the maximum numbers, will opt it. No, not like that. We should
Mhm.
see patiently, and we should do. In IBM, they will not check how many correct answers you are giving. They'll
Mhm.
check your spontaneity. They'll check
Mhm.
how it is literally a next level thinking, because giving questions is different than giving games and checking your spontaneity like that. It was really a different experience. If the people are preparing for IBM, don't neglect other quant things, quant sites, because this is also testing the same thing in a different way. That's all. Yeah. In verbal also, everything was easy. That's all, ma'am.
So, Subhashini, I think you have shared almost everything a student who is actually preparing for IBM would want to know.
Yeah.
Uh, so, I hope this helps a lot of students who are preparing for IBM as an associate system engineer.
Yes.
Uh, yeah. So, Subhashini has also mentioned some concepts from which the questions were asked and how was the pattern actually. So that
Yes.
even if there is no trial for you, you can actually go smoothly about the process, right?
Yes, yes.
So, so thank you, Subhashini, for sharing your interview experience with us. And I hope many students will get a great help from this. And I'm so proud of you, and I'm really happy that Quant Masters could play a part in your selection in IBM. So,
Yes.
thank you so much. Thank you, everybody. Have a safe day ahead.
Thank you.